Hi, everybody, and welcome to the AZ Central Newsroom. We're here with Christy Morcom from the Wildlife World Zoo, and of course, this is the hedgehog. What is his or her name?
So her name's Poppy. I'm trying to kind of hold her into a ball because
Poppy.
this is what they do when they're scared. She's just not scared, so she's not tucking into a ball, but I can kind of sometimes get her into a little ball. There we go.
Goodness,
and this
look
is
at
what
that.
they would do if they felt threatened in the wild. They're going to curl into a little ball. And that's because she's a hedgehog. They're known for their little spikes, and most animals don't like to eat other animals covered in spikes.
No. Oh, God. God.
She's letting you know
She
she's not
snorts
appetizing.
a little bit. Yeah, no. These guys are not native to the United States.
No, so this particular species is native to Africa, over in the Sahara. And these guys
And
are
she's going to
very
be quick here. Here we go.
well adapted to high heat. They live in an environment with little to no water sometimes. And
Do you want a worm?
I'm trying to see
Do you
if
want
she's
a worm?
hungry.
Some victuals.
And I don't think she
They're
is.
omnivorous, right?
They are, but typically they're going to eat mainly insects.
Okay.
So these guys have actually been known to eat scorpions and even venomous snakes. Isn't that
How do
incredible?
they do that?
So with the scorpions, they'll just bite the tail off really quickly and then proceed to eat the animal, and they have a pretty high tolerance to toxins.
Okay. And how many do you have at the zoo? I mean, there's a bunch of different breeds, right?
There are.
Right.
So I believe there's about 15 different species of hedgehogs found in Asia, Africa, and Europe.
Yeah, let's let her go. She's you know.
She's real fun. She might.
We've got a crowd here in the newsroom. Look at her go. That is just adorable.
I know. It's funny.
Who knew
she's-
they got off the ground so far?
She's really comfortable being in new environments and around people because she's so used to being around us.
Right.
If she curls into a ball, then we'll know she's a little uneasy and I'll go grab her. But
Yeah.
right now she's just exploring.
Yeah. Look, and they hibernate, as well. And you said that they are nocturnal.
They are nocturnal, yeah, so they're going to spend most of their time underground, and they'll come out at night when they're looking for food. And right now she's exploring mainly with her nose.
Yeah.
So they have an amazing sense of smell.
Okay.
And you can see she does have a very large nose, so it's easy to tell that that's going to be one of her main senses that she's going to use when she's looking for food or exploring her surroundings. And she'll use that nose like a shovel too, because these guys will dig burrows, and that's what they'll live in during the day, where it's nice and cool and they're safe from predators.
And I was reading in their hibernation, their body temperature can get down really, really low.
Yeah, and that's great because that's going to help these guys conserve energy. Everything kind of slows down. Is she not the cutest when she's walking around?
Yeah, it's like a waddle halfway.
It's so cute.
Uh-oh.
And she has lots of little spikes. So these guys are born.
Sorry, Christy. We didn't realize she was going to roam so freely here. This is great.
She does. She just roams around. And normally she has a little runaround ball that she roams in, but it'd be
Okay.
harder for your viewers
Oh, right, to see.
her. But
Right.
that's why she's so comfortable. She's used to being in the runaround ball and just getting lots of exercise and cruising around. And as they grow and they mature, they develop more spikes. So adult mature hedgehog can have up to 5,000 spikes.
Oh, wow.
And they're actually just modified hairs that are attached to their body, and they'll shed them just like we shed our hair.
Really?
And they don't release them like a porcupine will release its quills.
Okay.
They are attached to their body.
So it injects or punctures basically whoever is trying to get at them.
Exactly, and they're ground-dwelling little creatures. So in the wild, their spikes can have lots of bacteria on them. And
I'm
the
curious
animals...
to pick it up, but I'm a little scared also. Did you say like underneath?
Yeah, you can pick
Okay,
her up
all
right
right, let me
underneath.
just
You
try.
can
This
just
is-
scoop her up.
I hope I don't. Well, I'm just gonna not be afraid.
Yeah, you don't want to be afraid.
Okay. Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
There you
Oh,
go.
there
That's
you
perfect.
go. Okay. It's not as sharp as I thought.
No.
Yes. How are you? Hello. Yes, it's
so
okay.
bad.
I know. I'm not like your normal handler here. I know. Okay. All right.
She
it's okay.
loves just running around.
It's okay.
And you
There
can
you
tell,
go.
see how her spikes are just very relaxed and
Yeah.
down against her body. That's how you know
So
she's not
they
threatened.
would really be to go out like that.
Yeah,
Let's turn to the
trying
camera
to
there. Yeah. So
kind of fold her in a little ball.
and so that would be. Oh God! Yeah. Sorry. Yikes.
Right?
Yeah, so that's also their protecting is they sort of blow up and say, hey, get away from me.
They do. Yeah. So
Why am I
they'll,
more scared of this than I was of like a kinkajou or something like that? This is so funny.
Well, I mean, so you have a very normal reaction because she is covered in little spikes.
Yeah.
And that's going to be most people's reaction, most animals' reaction, because those spikes are meant to look very intimidating.
How old is she?
So she's a little over a year.
Okay, and how old do they,
Well, in the wild, they will only live for about 2 to 3 years.
Oh, wow.
They don't live as long. However, under human care, they can live as old as 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there are some states that have outlawed these as pets
That's
here in
right.
the United States. I know California is one. Arizona, is it okay to have it here?
So it used to be illegal to have these guys as pets, but just recently it was legalized. However, we don't ever go out and promote these guys as pets
No.
because they're an exotic animal. They have a lot of special requirements.
Yeah.
And they're covered in spikes. I mean, they're so cute, and I feel like hedgehogs are one of those animals right now that are just going crazy all over the internet. They're like sloths.
Yeah.
However, these spikes, they do use to protect them. Now, Poppy, like I said, is used to being handled and used to being around people, so I'm able to handle her without gloves. But if you have a hedgehog that's not used to being handled, they're just going to be a little ball of spikes, and people think that they can just go get a hedgehog for their child.
Right.
Well, children are going to have the same reaction, where the spikes are going to be really intimidating, so they
Yeah.
don't make great pets.
No, I mean, how many do you have at the zoo? I mean,
So we have a couple of the hedgehogs. They're little ambassadors. We use them in education to travel to things like schools and libraries, and we use them in the Wildlife Encounter Show. So people can get really
Yeah.
up close to these animals, and that's the best way to connect your children with wildlife. Instead of going out and getting one as a pet, just take them to the zoo.
you do not want one of these as a pet. I mean,
Right.
I just don't know what the purpose would be,
Yeah.
ultimately. I mean, other than it's very cute, but go to YouTube. Watch all the YouTube videos that you want, on the hedgehog. Well, Christy, thanks for coming in. This is great.
Yes.
And Poppy?
Yes.
Right? Popped on me a couple of times here, which is fantastic. Wildlife World Zoo out in the West Valley, open 365 days and all summer. Enjoy. Thanks, Christy.
Yes, thank you.